So over the past few months, a huge feud has broken out between the YouTubers Actman and Quantum TV. It all started when Actman criticized Quantum TV's negative review of the game Elden Ring on his YouTube channel. In response to this criticism from Actman and a couple other YouTubers, Quantum TV filed false copyright strikes against them, which obviously resulted in a lot of pushback from those YouTubers and the community at large. Since then, Quantum TV has been exposed for a variety of other things, including homophobia, doxing, and ban evading. So because of those things as well as the copyright strike abuse, Actman and various other YouTubers have been campaigning for the deplatforming of Quantum TV. Eventually, YouTube took notice of this, and for whatever reason decided to not punish Quantum TV. Actman criticized YouTube's decision to not take action in a new video he uploaded called The Dark Age of YouTube, which YouTube responded to with a takedown of said video. Actman informs everyone of the situation on Twitter when he tweets out, "The Dark Age of YouTube was just taken down from YouTube. I'm fucking rattled." Exposing YouTube's failure to enforce their community guidelines is now against their community guidelines. YouTube is falling into the abyss. Apparently, the video was taken down because of nudity and sexual content. The only explanation is that the cucumber jokes were considered sexually explicit. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think poorly photoshopping a cucumber into someone's mouth is a sex act, laughing my ass off. 2 other videos of mine were just demonetized and age restricted. These happened in the span of 1 minute from each other. All 3 videos in the span of 1 hour. Quantum is false flagging my channel right now, showing that both the Cyberpunk and World at War video have been restricted to 18+ only. He continues tweeting about the situation when he says, "The appeal for the Dark Age of YouTube was rejected within 30 minutes. Maybe someone at YouTube really has it out for me or something. I want to make it clear that I'm not at war with YouTube. I am deeply frustrated. However, if YouTube believes my videos violated the guidelines, they are fully within the right to take them down. We are in communication and I hope we can mediate a solution. I will continue to advocate for the enforcement of YouTube's community guidelines in terms of service, even if I don't always agree with their application. I just hope the rules will be enforced equally. I will always advocate for what I feel is right. I don't know if the channel will be mysteriously taken down in the near future, but if it does, it has been an honor making content for you all these years. This is the Actman signing out." The next day, Actman posts a lengthy update to the situation, but before we get into that, I want to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, Wondershare Filmora, which is basically the perfect editing program. I'm not even joking. I am absolutely in love with this thing. It has all of the basic features you would expect from a professional editing program, in addition to a bunch of useful tools that makes video editing infinitely easier, faster, and better looking, which is mainly due to the program's built-in presets and access to thousands of free-to-use stock files. Right out the gate, you have instant access to add any type of B-roll footage imaginable to your video, over 1,000 different sound effects, visual effects, transitions, a wide variety of background music, easy drag and drop templates for subscribing and adding any type of text you want. The program even has a built-in screen recorder that detects your camera in 1 click and you can place it anywhere on the screen. The versatility of this program is seemingly endless. I've only really scratched the surface with what I described to you, so if you want to check out what the rest of this program has to offer, use the link in the description below to claim a free trial for Wondershare Filmora. And if you make anything cool with the program, be sure to share it with me on Twitter. But now with all of that out of the way, let's get back into the video. The next day, Actman posts this tweet that says, "Important. After having some time to think, I don't believe Quantum TV is behind the recent removal of my video and demonetization of other videos. Nobody deserves to be condemned under false charges, even Quantum. I stand by every other accusation I have levied against him, and firmly believes he needs to be removed from the platform. Although I risk my channel and my life's work of the last 7 years by saying this, it is not Quantum that is the problem. There is severe corruption happening at YouTube. That is my firm belief. I could not live with myself if I did not speak my truth on the matter. This is a gut feeling I have. My brother was doxxed during all of this, and harassed by a mysterious phone number claiming to be Quantum, but was not him. I continue to put my family in jeopardy by fighting for the justice that I believe in, and I can't do that anymore. Today I will post what may likely be my last video on YouTube before I am removed. Whether I am banned or not, I must take a break from YouTube. I have had time to reevaluate my priorities in life. I've spent the last 7 years working on the Actman. I think it's time I worked on Kelly and Kelly's family. I hope there is a channel to come back to, but if there is not, then at the very least I will have had a chance to say goodbye. Please carry the torch of revolution in my absence. Continue fighting for a better YouTube. Copyright abuse must not be tolerated. Hate speech must not be tolerated. Threatening children must not be tolerated. And all the other community guidelines Quantum has broken. None of it should be tolerated. Justice must be served. A dragon never yields. Actman then updates us on the potential fate of his YouTube channel when he tweets out, "My YouTube partner just reached out to me to inform me that at some point I will be removed from the YouTube partner program, and my channel will be completely demonetized. I am going to continue working with my partner on this matter. All video plans will be put on hold. If you wish to share your feedback and thoughts on this whole matter, please do so in constructive, responsible ways. I hope something good is waiting for me in the YouTube community at the end of this." Then 4 hours later, Actman gives us the shocking and disappointing news that his entire channel has been demonetized. He follows up this announcement by saying, "Please do not harass or make any threats against YouTube, Quantum, or anyone involved in this situation. If you would like to express yourself, feel free to do so responsibly and use the hashtag #JusticeForActman. Thank you all for the support. It means the world to me." And we will check out all of the tweets made with that hashtag, as this hashtag blew up with hundreds of thousands of tweets. But first, let's finish reading the Actman tweets. This next one is a video with the caption, "The Act Mom finally speaks up."
Yeah, I never even watched hardly all your shit until all this stuff happened, and now I'm trying to, last night after a couple glasses of wine, I'm trying to get a hold of Cutie Pie to try to save your ass. You should stay out of it, is what you should do. You should stay out of it.
Who are you trying to call?
Cutie Pie. And who's Cutie Pie? He's probably the biggest YouTuber in the world. Okay, so you need out of it.
Enrique responds to Actman by saying, "You lost because you threatened to kill him on sight, called a Unity for his death with the Act Bro and whoever else, falsely claimed he threatened your mother when in reality he just asked them not to be involved, and then you made jokes of the emails. You deserve to lose." Actman quote tweets him and says, "Quantum TV stands are real. This changes everything." Actman then says, "It's not just me that's under fire. Cortana Plays, Review Tech USA, and Asmongold have all had action taken against us. YouTube has no idea what the Streisand effect is. The world will know that free men stood against a tyrant," showing a tweet that Review Tech USA made that says, "The full video of me reacting to the Actman's Quantum TV video had been taken down from my channel. If YouTube thought the video violated TOS, then I have to abide by their rules. But here's my clip from that stream, cause Quantum can go fuck himself." Actman then says, "Warning! YouTube is trying to silence, strike, and demonetize anybody who covers the current situation. Post videos at your own risk. Nobody is safe. Corruption is worse than I thought. Please be careful. I will not be silenced or intimidated." Now, for anyone who's worried about me, as long as YouTube doesn't directly take down this video or age restrict it, demonetization won't be an issue for me, as this video is sponsored by Wondershare Filmora, but smaller YouTubers who don't have sponsorship opportunities are definitely going to get screwed over by covering this topic. So if you do end up watching more content on this situation from other YouTubers, I highly recommend sending them a super thanks if they have it enabled, or becoming a channel member, or something along those lines. Anyways, continuing on, Patrick responds to Actman by saying, "Yet H3 is still riding and chilling with his YouTube channel." Actman responds, "This is bigger than that. Any one of us can now be silenced and our livelihoods destroyed for absolutely no reason without due process. Put aside your differences for what's most important." Zedward responds to Actman by saying, "Can we expect a video on this even though it's demonetized?" Actman responds, "Right now the risk is too great to post any content. The channel may be demonetized, but my anxiety would shoot through the roof if I posted another video." Actman then shares this tweet from Camelot with the caption, "Hostiles have gained a command post." Camelot's tweet says, "My new video for tomorrow where I don't swear once is demonetized. YouTube doesn't want anyone talking about Actman. I'ma try and find a way to fix it. I'll release it regardless though." Actman then shares another one of Camelot's tweets with the caption, "I'm not gonna be fucking silent on this shit." Camelot says, "As soon as I put Actman in the title, the video is demonetized. Shocking." Actman continues tweeting when he says, "Other content creators are being attacked by YouTube because of me. I don't care if my YouTube channel is banned anymore. Martyr me for Chorus Die. Keep the revolution alive. #JusticeForActman." YouTube has known for over a month that my family was doxxed by Quantum TV, and for over a month those videos encouraging more people to dox my family have remained up and fully monetized. YouTube is the only entity that thinks Quantum TV is innocent. #YouTube sides with hate. They claim to care about safety? Whoever said that is a fucking joker. Even now, through the Discord server and community YouTube allows him to build, he and his cronies are still doxing me and sharing my info. But yeah, go ahead and demonetize my channel. Priorities. He then shows an image of someone in Discord saying, "Look what I found under public information from a Google search of the Actman." And then Scythe responds, "Please don't dox people." Doom Studios responds to Actman by saying, Quantum, I'm racist. YouTube, that's okay. Actman responds, YouTube to racists. We support you. A couple hours later, YouTube then finally responds to the Actman's tweet about his channel being demonetized. It says, as discussed, your YouTube partner program suspension followed your now deleted tweet threatening to dox the families of YouTube employees and creators. We do not take these decisions lightly, and want you to know we are taking your concerns just as seriously. We'll keep working with you directly on this. They then show a screenshot from YouTube's website that says, protect the YouTube community. As a YouTube creator, you should remain responsible both on and off the platform. If we see that a creator's on and or off platform behavior harms our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we may take action to protect the community. Beyond the content you upload to YouTube, here are some examples of on and or off platform behavior that we may consider to be inappropriate and result in penalties. Intending to cause malicious harm to others, participating in abuse or violence, demonstrating cruelty, or participating in fraudulent or deceptive behavior that leads to real-world harm. While these behaviors are rare, they can cause widespread harm to the YouTube community, and potentially damage the trust among creators, users, and advertisers. Severe violations that cause widespread harm to the community may have repercussions beyond standard enforcement actions. Actman responds to this by saying, wait, I thought you guys couldn't investigate tweets that were deleted? He then quote tweets them and says, while I appreciate this, the tweet was unmistakably satire of YouTube's inaction to do anything about my family being doxxed by another content creator. Common sense would suggest being a victim of doxing, that I would never wish doxing on other people seriously. Context. This is the one and only reason they demonetized my channel. He then shows the tweet in question that says, I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with Actman. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. It's sure to have lots of family fun. With YouTube's new policy changes that allow doxing and invasion of privacy, I am fully allowed to make these videos. Please stay tuned for this new generation of advertiser-friendly content. He then gives even more context to some other satirical tweets he made. One of them says, feeling spontaneous. Might use my YouTube channel to promote hate speech that advocates for violence against protected groups. Luckily, YouTube is the perfect place for someone like me. Feeling cute. Might copyright strike some other YouTube channels for funsies. Actman then says, one last thing. I found out my video was taken down while stream. 10 minutes later, while still streaming, my brother was doxxed. These are the texts he received. Dude saw Quantum TV's videos and looked up my family. YouTube is complicit in doxing. You are to blame for all of this. He then shows the texts exchanged between the doxer and his brother. It starts out with the guy saying, Actman looking great on Twitch. The brother responds, who is this? They respond, Quantum TV. He says, good troll, laughing my ass off. How did you get this number? The guy responds, I will continue. Now his video is down. Cease and desist. He responds, what do you mean? To which they say, check out his most recent tweet. He responds, one of his videos got taken down? They respond with nonsensical characters. And the brother responds, what was that? Got some weird characters there I don't understand. They respond, must be an Android user. The brother responds, yes sir, iPhone for you? They respond, tell him all I want is peace. He responds, what do you mean? They respond, deliver the message. He says, my guy, you are going to have to be more specific. I'm willing to talk with you. They respond, I want peace. Do I need to be more specific? He responds, yeah, I think so. I don't even know if this is the real Quantum TV. They respond, no, this is not the real Quantum TV. Lol, sorry I took this too far. I'm actually a big Actman fan. Anyways, how/why I'm texting is because of was watching some of Quantum's videos about talking to his/your mom, wondering how he got that number. Kelly tweeting out his full name a while ago, and it's pretty easy to find online because you have such a unique last name. On US phone book, it lists all your family members and addresses. It's actually pretty creepy. If you can, get you and your family removed off of there as soon as possible. I guess this is kind of hypocritical of me because I was acting pretty creepy myself. Sorry again. His video happened to get taken down right when I texted you, which was impeccable timing. I thought I would roll with it, but started to feel bad. It lists all my family there also, which I disapprove of. The brother responds, this was creepy as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? And so far, that's about it on the situation. But of course, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about it, as the hashtag Justice for Actman has been trending on Twitter for the last few days. Nexpo reacts to the situation by saying, some extremely shady stuff is going on at YouTube, and Actman is in the crosshairs. This sets a dangerous precedent for every creator on the platform if this isn't reversed. Hashtag Justice for Actman. Robbie Roxas says, a good fast sum up of the situation. Also include that Quantum TV spread COVID misinformation and election fraud conspiracies, all of which are against YouTube's community guidelines. This can't let up. Hashtag justice for Actman. They then show an image of Quantum TV that says, racist, homophobic, ban evader, doxer, false copyright claimer, wishes more gay people were part of the Pulse nightclub shooting. YouTube does nothing and says he's innocent. The Actman makes a video about Quantum, has proof of him ban evading, saying racist shit, and going against YouTube's TOS. Quantum literally finds and calls Actman's mother, YouTube, does nothing to Quantum, removes Actman's video, and strikes his channel. Nuxtaku says, over my time on YouTube, I've seen them enforce false copyright, lie about suppression, wrongly ban channels, wrongly revoke monetization, etc., accidentally ruining creators' lives. What's happening to Actman is the most reprehensible shit I've seen. Hashtag justice for Actman. Spidey Tony says, YouTube has decided to protect a homophobic content creator during Pride Month, and tried to remove the Actman from the YouTube partnership program for calling it out. Do you really care about your people, YouTube? Hashtag justice for Actman. Optimus says, the Actman has informed everyone that YouTube will be removing him from the YouTube partnership program, effectively demonetizing his entire YouTube channel without any public explanation or seemingly any reason. This can happen to literally anyone. Fuck YouTube. Hashtag justice for Actman. Nicholas Diorio says, last week, the Actman criticized 2 high-ranking YouTube employees for inaction. In response, YouTube took down his video, age restricted his older videos, and removed him from the partner program entirely. This is fucking disgusting. Hashtag YouTube is corrupt. No one gets their entire channel demonetized for a warning strike. This was not a mistake. This was not an accident. Be careful if/how you discuss this story. Mischief says, don't forget why this all happened. YouTube decided to protect a homophobic creator during Pride Month and remove the Actman from the YouTube partnership program for calling it out. Hashtag justice for Actman. Keemstar weighs in on the situation in this Twitter video titled, Dear Team YouTube.
YouTube, we have to have a serious conversation. You just put out a tweet saying the reason that Actman's whole entire channel was demonetized, he was removed from the partnership program, was because he put out a tweet threatening to dox YouTube employees, all right? And that you take the safety of YouTube employees very serious, all right? There's a lot of issues with this. One, Actman's tweet was a joke, all right? And to explain the joke, it's very simple. You know, he was doxxed by Quantum TV. He went to YouTube and said, I'm being doxxed by this guy. There's a recording of the doxing. He's literally calling Actman TV's mom, and no action was taken. So he's making a joke on Twitter that doxing is okay. It is a joke. Everybody knows it's a joke. Me and Jake Lucky, eSport reporter, never agree on anything. We're in agreement on this, that it was clearly a joke. But if you're gonna have the position that you take the safety of YouTube employees serious, where you have to take action, then I have to bring up Ethan Klein doing a call for action on YouTube to bomb the NRA building. Because I know for a fact there were YouTube employees in the NRA building. Now, how does this compare? All right, someone making a joke about a dox and then someone doing a call to action to a terrorist attack on US soil where YouTube employees are actually in the building. He got a strike. Ethan Klein got a strike on that video. Just a strike, okay? But Actman TV's entire channel is demonetized. Do you really care about YouTube employees' safety? A bigger question, do you care about our safety as creators? Because I know so many creators that went to YouTube saying, look, this is happening, that's happening, I'm being harassed, I'm being doxxed, and no action gets taken. And this Actman story, all right? No action was taken on Quantum TV yet, but you took action on Actman first? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
So obviously outside of the little I showed you, there's a lot more discussion on Twitter about this situation, including ex-YouTuber JStation weighing in with a very interesting opinion, but this video is getting long, so I will save all of that for the next video. So if you don't want to miss that, be sure to be subscribed to this channel with notifications on. Also, if you're interested in the H3 NRA bombing incident that Keemstar was just talking about, I have a couple videos already up on my channel talking about that situation as well, so if you want to be caught up on that situation, I recommend you watch those videos. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.